and I received a text from someone. So I wanted to respond to them because I ain't gonna apologize for nothing I said. I'm not. Mm, I'm just not. I'm not. I'm not gonna say who it was that texted me, but it was somebody that I've known for a while. I respect that person if that makes any difference. But I ain't gonna change nothing I said tonight. And I don't give a fuck about any of these people on here to change what I said earlier tonight if that makes any difference. These people are horrible on here. And you've now gotten to the threshold. I figured out what's going on here. What you have is you have a group of these wannabe bloggers that really don't have anything to offer, and pretty much all of them copy each other. And they've all joined forces now. They want to invite in new faces here on YouTube. But YouTube's dead. They don't see it. Y'all got in a little too late. If y'all would have joined us about 5 years ago, you would have been here. Now, what's happening is quite contrary to what y'all think. What's happening is all the goofy people are being allowed to set up and prosper here on YouTube with the accordance of other people's motherfucking what's the names, other people's suggestions and shit. It's real bitch ass moves, you know. But you gotta respect it because it's from bitch ass niggas mostly. All right. And this is one of the things I hold in the court of my own. Then there's 17,000 people follow me. I ain't getting no help to get them motherfuckers. I got them on my own. Every last one of them. There's not one history. And I was thinking about this as somebody texted me this earlier tonight. I was like, there's no history of any blogger helping me. Not one. I've never had a blogger put me in front of other people and say, hey, this is such and such. Make sure you follow him. Prior to being over there with the King Payne nigga, and I didn't get no, and not to mention him again, because I said I wasn't going to mention that sucker nigga, but I didn't gain no people off of him. What, maybe like under 20? That ain't significant. You know what I'm saying? So I started thinking to myself or whatever when I was approached with what I was approached with in that little text tonight, which turned into a phone call. And that person was like, yo, man, you can't be talking about the sisters like that. And you should be doing that. And it's a bad look and all that shit. I said, nah, somebody got to tell these hoes. And say if I have a daughter one day, I don't want my daughter grouped up with a whole bunch of bitches that motherfuckers strip down on OnlyFans. Mm-mm. Now, if that's all right for your kid, and I know a lot of y'all really don't care how you look, you don't really don't care how your kids look, think everything is ghetto and whatever is pristine, I guess. I don't know. I don't give a shit. I really don't. Um, what you do with your kids is your business. But I know the depth of perception, which leads me to the subject to here. How Jaguar Wright inspired some of these new YouTubers. See, I thought I was gonna go on a rant and a run about it. That's why a couple of y'all showed up here, huh? You can go now. You can go now. Mm-mm. I got a different idea now. I was thinking, I was like, I ain't no suck ass nigga. I don't know the Odell nigga that Jaguar's going with right now, but I could look at him and tell he ain't no suck ass nigga. Hell, the other day when he was talking on camera one time, I could have swore it was me talking. Anyway, here you go with him, myself, Goomba has been shitted on. I don't know what's going on with the SIP nigga, but he's been shitted on. And let me tell you what I mean by that. You get suck ass niggas with all those men that I just mentioned. You get suck ass niggas that come in on these podcasts and try to get attention by trying to act like they tough. Calling niggas pussy, calling niggas punks, inviting niggas to the joints. You know, I had a nigga on here that invited me to suck his dick 3 times in a row. This nigga think I ain't gonna. Let me stop. But this is the type of people you got on here. And one of the main things I noticed, as many of y'all noticed, there are all these ratchet people. I mean, like the average motherfucker that podcasts now is like a fucking sexy red advocate, a Sukihana advocate, the average woman. You know what I'm saying? I'm being honest here. The average female blogger ain't shit. Average male blogger ain't shit. They all duplicate and say the same shit. So at the time they were duplicating and talking about Jaguar Wright, right? And so that was the moneymaker. Niggas came in, they saw that Jaguar Wright name. They said, oh, that's what everybody talking about. Let's roll. They started talking about Jaguar Wright. And the donations came in. And they continue to come in for people that talk about Jaguar Wright. At one point, I think it was a conversation I had with one of my sisters. And she said, who's that chick you keep talking about all the time? She said, I can't keep up. One minute you cool with her, the next minute you don't like her. Who is she? I said, oh, that's the singer Jaguar Wright, whatever. I pointed it to her. She said, oh, okay, I remember her. Yeah. I said, you should. You should. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't like when some motherfuckers are on here, they ain't never did shit in their life. You got a whole bunch of motherfuckers online that ain't never did shit in their life. Really worth mentioning. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's funny to me. And then the shit they do try to brag about, it's like, don't nobody give a fuck about that shit. Nigga, you was on I'm going to talk about one specific nigga. Nigga, you was on a reality show that had all men on it, and nobody checked that shit out. Nobody checked that shit out. Meanwhile, versus I was on Direct Effects for 2 years. MTV company brand. Bernie Murray were the producers. See the difference? So when I think about shit like that, and you can go check that out for yourself, son. You don't have to take my word for it, because I know you like to. That's one of the biggest things with these new vloggers and these pump bloggers that they have. And this is why I said Jaguar's kind of responsible for it, because what they did was they saw you, Jaguar, moving and shaking, and they thought there was no rules. You see what I'm saying here? They saw how you was moving and shaking. They can't decipher it. So the way it translated to them, there was no rules. And you're the blaming fault at that. All these fucking moves that these motherfuckers are taking out against you, they're doing it because this is shit that you taught them. Do your little intimate personal conversations with them here and there, whatever. This is what they articulated themselves to, and this is who they become. These motherfuckers are demons. And so when I got that little text this afternoon, like, yo, why were you on there talking about the sisters like that? I said, Right when you said the sisters, I said, yeah, you living in another time period. These ain't your sisters. These are not your sisters. These are cutthroat bitches that will take you out at any given fucking moment. You put all that fucking sister girl shit in the back of your head, up out of it. These bitches will kill you. Now, maybe I'm the only one that's smart enough to recognize the shit or whatever, but I know what I see. You understand? And one thing about me, I ain't never been no dumb man. I noticed how the hoes were coming on my channel, and I didn't even show you another part, but King Payne had his hoes on my channel making all kinds of comments and shit like that or whatever, giving detailed experiences of my character. These are bitches I never talked to a day in my life. I had a bitch come in and write one comment to him about, you know what, yo, bro? I said, bitch, I never even talked to you a day in my life. Who the fuck are you? But these are the bitches that Jaguar Wright created. And I gotta blame you, Huggy. I gotta blame you. You created these bitches. And you fucked up the game. See, before Jaguar, we could have came on here, talked that shit or whatever. And I understand, Huggy, I've been in your situation. Your desperation made you put yourself in no other predicament but to ramp up those cash apps and shit because you wanted exclusive rooms at the Marriott and shit. You know, I ain't mad at you, shit. Especially if them niggas was paying for it. I ain't here to judge you this time. Simply to make an evaluation. And so, mm, you have to excuse me, I'm eating club crackers and tuna fish. Oh, a little side of salsa. I eat a lot of tuna in the summertime. So here's a secret. If you really want to get a lot of protein in you and you want to get like lean real quick, drink a lot of water, eat at least 3 tablespoons of peanut butter a day. That'll give you a higher protein. It'll stop you from being so hungry. And then the second thing is you want to eat a lot of fish. Fish will slim down any stomach just like that, fish or chicken. You heard me? You heard me there, Huggy? Because your ass looking a little tubby now fucking days. I told your big ass that when you was getting big. You looking a little tubby. Your ass is waddling a little bit. You need to hit your ass in the gym or go for a walk. Do not put on oversized clothes out there in that fucking heat before you have a fucking stroke or you pass out. That's what happened to Martin Lawrence. Take your time with it, but your ass need to lose some fucking weight. That chin swooping in, that fupa getting bigger. You're looking kind of sloppy. All right? The clothes are all right. But remember what I just said. 3 tablespoons of peanut butter, big tablespoons of peanut butter, and get 2 packets of motherfucking tuna fish. Get the Bumblebee or a store brand, but preferably the Bumblebee. It's the highest in protein for some reason or another. I think it's because they use white albacore. Get those, and I guarantee you'll see the difference within a month. Now, if you want to stop smoking or whatever, that's on you. I ain't got nothing to do with that. I can tell you one thing: your ass is getting big, all right. And then as women start heading into their late 40s, it's a lot harder to lose that weight. And if you just look at her for not even 2 years back, she was a lot smaller. I don't know. I think all that fast food and moving around and all that Uber Eats got her ass big because her ass is waddling. Don't be no big waddling bitch, all right? Nobody likes a waddling bitch. And I know you say, oh, no, bitch, you is smaller. Now, I'm telling you on the town. I'm telling you on town business. I ain't telling you on no sweet boy shit or whatever. Oh my God, girl, you look great. Nah, fuck all that. Your ass is big, bitch. Go lose some weight. And I ain't talking about you obese. I'm talking about, like, you know what I'm talking about. I'm talking about performance ready. That's what I mean. Our language. Jill Scott, for that matter, wasn't performance ready. Them big ass titties. It was one titty going this way, one titty going the other way. I said, well, damn, bitch, you could at least lost about 50 pounds before you came up here trying to talk about somebody because your ass is big as fuck. You bigger than her. I know I think people think Jill Scott is so. I mean, shout out to Jill Scott and everything like that. Don't get me wrong, but like, let's keep it real, man. I mean, go ask Night and Day and them niggas, man. They tell you, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, she from North Philly or whatever. My grandfather's they from South Philly. He would have 9 times out of 10 even dealt with them. But them hilltop hustler niggas and all that shit. There's a song by what's that nigga's name? Is it Steady B or Cutmaster? It's either him or Cutmaster C or whatever. Steady B. What was some niggas name? Steady B and High C. I think that's what their name was or something. But one of them motherfuckers had a song. I think it's Steady B. The song's called Glamorous Life. It was about drug dealing and shit like that with these niggas from North Philly at the time. This was before my time, really. But my older cousins would have been hip to this. This would have been their time, like early Sergio and all them. But it was like Jill Scott was in this video for this hustling anthem. It was called "The Glamorous Life." Ooh, 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 the glamorous life. Anybody down in Philly, y'all know what I'm talking about, because that's all. You know, everybody down there was pumping that song. They had to be. Cause my cousin brought that shit down to Florida at the time, and he was pumping that shit. But anyway, long story short, Jill Scott was in the video. Jill Scott is in the video. I know a lot of motherfuckers don't know that. Matter of fact, look, I'm gonna look it up right now, and I'm gonna share it with y'all so y'all can check it out. She's towards the end of the video, but she's got like 3 joints in there, and she had to be dumb young at the time. Like Jill Scott couldn't have been no older than like maybe 15, 16 in the video. But she's in that video, and I think it's Steady B or what? Let me put it in. The glamorous life. Ooh, ooh. I remember that shit, man. But Jill Scott is in this video. Cool C, that's the name. I knew it was one of them niggas. High C, Cool C, some shit like that. Yeah, you go to video right here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna share the video for y'all so y'all can check out the video. And y'all will see Jill Scott all throughout this motherfucker. And Jill was a lot smaller than you'll see. She's a love interest in the video. You know what I'm saying? So you're gonna see it, and you'll see that part when you see her walking on the steps by the parking garage. So I just shared it just right now. So y'all can go check that out. And Jill Scott's in that video. A lot of people didn't even know it. But I was like, yeah, that's Jill Scott. And I think the perfect people to ask is go ask Night and Day and them niggas. They'll tell you. That's Jill Scott in that video. Yeah, Jill Scott was in the Hustler's Anthem video. So, that's cool and everything like that. But yo, you's a big. And why would you kept on trying to throw yourself a Black Thought? I got questions. Like, what you think I want to go say nothing about her? Yeah, I didn't see that footage. She was throwing herself. She's like, I love you. I love you. I love you. I ain't talking down on. I was just like, bitch, you about 75 pounds and 10 years too late, ain't you? That's a big bitch. I was just like, God damn. And she just came out there. She looked like she had sugar cookies with her. Jill Scott always looked like she got some food with her. I don't know what it is. She just always look like she got some food with her. And this is the funny thing, it's gonna buck all y'all out. She kind of really heavily resemble my ex in a lot of ways, up into the way she looks now. Younger Jill Scott, though, she had a lot of the features of a like I don't know what happened to her. I don't know if it was the sandwiches. I don't know if it was. And then it was this one time she did this little piece and she had her titties out, and I was like, "Oh no, put them titties away! Please put them titties away! Please put them away! Please put them away, Jill! Please put them away!" Y'all remember that picture she took? Jill Scott took a picture. It's probably still up online. I ain't sharing that shit in my community section, but Jill Scott took a picture. She had her titties hanging out. It was shortly after she had the buff with the drummer there. And she's not an innocent chick. Don't get me wrong. I heard stories about her a million times. You know what I'm saying? My time coming up. I was a fan of her. I still am a fan of her. You know what I'm saying? She's not as insidious as many other people you probably heard stories about. But Jill get down. Shit, the people in the town know how Jill get down. Jill see some D, she want it, she gonna take it. What you want me to say? Hold me, love me. Jill see some D, she gonna take it down. She a predator. You know what I'm saying? That's the truth. Everybody talked about that before. You know what I'm saying? Like, that don't mean she a bad person. That don't mean I hate her. That don't mean I'm gonna start bashing Jill Scott or whatever. But I just had to pour it out there too. Jill bigger than a motherfucker now. I'm like, God damn, back away from the donuts and put the Snickers down, motherfucker. What the fuck are you eating over there, Jill Scott? God damn. And then she got these big. That's why I told y'all to go watch that video because y'all gonna see this bitch got big progressively. I said my bitch got big progressively. She was bigger already when y'all saw her in that walk in the park video. She was already like y'all got the world was presented. She was presented to the world like that. But in reality, I think the reason they did it because the singer was time sensitive. And then on top of that, when you put a chick on a weight program or whatever, whatever, and she's an artist, you're anticipating that her album's going to drop in maybe 6 to 9 months. So you want to make them prepared and how they look or whatever, whatever. I could tell there was an urgency to drop her album. I could tell this with a lot of people. Sometimes there's an urgency to tour too. But I could see there was an urgency to adjust her record based on the way they dressed her, the way they had her look, and she looked very natural, very regular, or whatever. But even at that time, when she did "Walk in the Park" or "Walk a Long Time," let's take a long walk off to the park and all that shit. From the times of the Hilltop Hustler video, which was probably like prior, maybe I'm just giving y'all time difference, probably like anywhere between 4 to 7 years after that. That's how much weight she had gained. So now we weren't talking about the same Joe Scott no more. We talking about big bitch Jill. I'm saying? Like, I don't know if that was a growth spurt or what the fuck happened, but that bitch just got big as a motherfucker all of a sudden. I was like, God damn, I'm glad I ain't married that shit, boy. I would have been with Swole Jill. And the Vajay gotta be Miz, cause she switched niggas like motherfucking musical chairs. So I don't know. I had to do the history. I was like, God, that's a lot of niggas. That's a lot of niggas. How you doing? I had to log up early on the last live. I'm all right, and thank you for that donation earlier too. I really appreciate that. I could probably use about $275 more of that. You know what I'm saying? I'm in a little financial bond right now. We're gonna make our way through it. I'm um I'm trying to let me say this the right way. I'm trying to refrain, but I've been having to take other courses of action. You know what I'm saying? Due to the lack of the quote unquote people. But like I always say, 70% of them you can't count on. The other 30% you can definitely count on. And you definitely, man, one of that part of that 30%. So I'd like to thank you very much for your contribution to this channel. And if you don't mind, since you're a friend to the channel, if you could you write down my cash app, $ STRINGERBELL 80. Again, that's $STRINGERBELL 80. Because AT2 and official King Paint, they don't want me to make any money, don't you know? They want all the cash apps for them so they can talk about Jaguar Wright some more. We gonna talk about Jaguar too. We ain't gonna talk about it in that way. I ain't gonna be able to be a motherfucking bashing no chick for fucking time after time after time for nothing. I ain't doing that shit. Thank you very much, sweetie. I appreciate that. Nah, I ain't gonna be doing all that. That's why I get insulted when niggas be sitting up here talking about this black love and this Juneteenth shit and all this shit or whatever. But I'd be like, y'all some fake motherfuckers, man. This me with that fake shit. I don't do that shit. I smell that shit from a mile away. Nigga ask me a question, I'm gonna tell you the truth, whether you like it or not, unless it's time conscientious and like a nigga got a gun on us or something like that. Then you know what I'm saying? You might get anything, but nah. Other than that, nah. I always try to be as 100 as I can, unless it's detrimental. Then you ain't got no choice. You know what I'm saying? Well, if I tell this nigga, yeah, he gonna shoot everybody in here. You know what I'm saying? Like shit like that. Jaguar Wright definitely did mess up the process with donations based on a lot of her greed, a lot of her lackadaisiness. The bitch her and TJ wanted to order $50 Uber Eats. I couldn't imagine that. I'm like, y'all bitches need to get with me. I can show y'all where to put that fucking money at. You know what I'm saying? But it's unfortunate that's the way it went down. But what it did was it made a lot of these subscribers feel like they were duped. It made a lot of these subscribers feel like they were got over on it. Then you start getting a new batch of motherfuckers that inevitably you created. That's what I'm trying to tell you. You like motherfucking like don't take the reference like you look like one of them bitches. But you like one of the gremlins, you know, you get wet and then a whole bunch of motherfuckers pop up off of you. But that's what happened. And now we got all these mirrored and multiple motherfuckers that all want to attack Jaguar. But mind you, anytime she wanted to sit down with one of these motherfuckers, she said, "Oh, don't worry about it. I'll do it for free." The motherfuckers would jump at the opportunity. I saw a chick that made the bulk of her money every fucking morning getting online talking about Jaguar Wright. And then she sat down to the interview with her. Rest assured, it'll never happen like that with me. I don't need that type of attraction. Not at all. And I'm not partnering with none of you motherfuckers. A partner up a brown noser with none of you motherfuckers because of your views and like. I got my own cookie shop. And we like how it runs. You get me? I don't want to run my cookie shop in unilateral order or you run my cookie shop along with you. Say my cookie shop says tomorrow, you know what, we out of macadamia nuts, so we're going to start serving white chocolate chip. That's an executive decision only the CEA and the boss can make. I ain't got time to be hitting the board or anybody else's board. And then losing and waste along the way because the motherfucking calculations ain't right. Nah, I ain't got time for that. Dad, you messed up the game a little bit, but it's all good. Because these niggas were ratchet and they was going to do this shit anyway. We have a whole generation of motherfuckers that have been set in with no morals. They're ratchet. The women are loose. You know, motherfuckers get mad at me because I talk the way I talk or whatever. Well, you say I look like DMX, nigga. DMX said the word bitch a lot. You understand? This is the way we talk. It don't mean you a bitch necessarily. If I'm gonna call you a bitch, I'll call you a bitch. You know what I'm saying? You gonna call me worse. What women be running around telling everybody, that's my, finish the sentence. That's my, when they in a relationship, that's my nigga. Not that's my boyfriend, that's my husband, that's my nigga. So if you can call me a nigga all day in front of everybody else, including national platforms on platforms like Fuckers Pressure Fit and many others, if you could do that there and reference me as that's my nigga, I could reference you as like, yo, that's my bitch. Oh, there's all kinds of different connotations for men when it comes to the word bitch. But these silly hoes, what they do is, and you always know it's a silly bitch because a real bitch wouldn't even get offended by you using the word bitch. Real bitches know what you're talking about. They got brothers, cousins, uncles, everybody else to talk like that. And then every now and then you'll get one of these super simps to come in here. Look here, super simp. You can catch one too. All you super simps that want to run down with it, I'm a one man show, brother. I always have been. You understand what I'm saying? And I'm pretty good at my aim. So you want to take some of that super soldier poison? You got another thing coming. Lay your big ass down along with that bitch. I got a story about that in a minute too. Tell y'all that I forgot to tell y'all last week, and I've been waiting to tell y'all about some shit just like that to happen and why I say shit like that. Matter of fact, I can get into it right now. So let me tell you what happened. So last week I was out, and as y'all remember, this was from Saturday into Sunday. Y'all remember, as y'all saw me, y'all talked with me, y'all rap with me, and everything, right? So I'm actually coming off the train. I think I was getting off in Manhattan. And I was coming from motherfucking Queens and shit. I had to go out there and handle something. So I was coming from Queens and shit. I get off the train in Manhattan. I think I got off. I ain't gonna tell you where I got off, but I got off the train in Manhattan. I listen to the story because y'all gonna hear what I'm talking about, why I said what I said. So when I get off the train, I said, yo, let me go get me, can we give me a little two little loosies or something? I know there's a little store, you know what I'm saying? That's why I said I didn't want to talk too much because I might get a nigga spot up. But my man, she be having the loosies and, you know, $10 packs and all that over there. You know what I'm saying? So I stopped there, give me a little $10 pack or whatever. And New York niggas, y'all gonna know what I'm talking about. I'm waiting, they got me a little $10 pack, you know what I'm saying? I mean, the motherfuckers, they don't taste similar to the Pampers. I ain't gonna say similar to Newports, but you got you some cigarettes though. That's what it really means. They gonna taste similar to the motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Or they either outdated. I try to go for the ones I can deal with the ones outdated versus the fake ones. Like give me some outdated cigarettes all day. I can live with that. But anyway, because the motherfuckers, if you didn't know, cigarettes in New York City about $15, $16 a pack. When you walk out the store, it's gonna be like damn near 16, teetering on $17. New York is expensive. The whole tri-state is expensive. It's expensive here too. Just as I mean, if you measure it as something like $10, it'll be $10 in New York, but it'll be I don't know $8.75 here in Connecticut. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? Well, like how much of a difference is that, right? So yeah, it's expensive. That's why I'm gonna be listening to this nigga, King Insane sit over there, and he try to take off the tentatives that I say in my language. He's a stealing motherfucker too. That's another way you're not gonna get anywhere. You're gonna plagiar on people or bar people. People gonna start calling you out for that. You're gonna gain a reputation just like that. He won't last long. Trust me. You won't see this guy. He doesn't have to look for it. So you won't see that guy no longer than 2, 3 years. After that, they'll wash him, get rid of him, and it'll be like he never existed. He doesn't have staying power. But good luck. Good luck. I was talking about him the other night with one of my buddies that I still keep in touch with. Shout out to Terrence from MTV. I know, it's a lie. You know, me and Jaguars. No way me and Jaguar Wright still talk to friends we've had in the industry for over years and decades. No way that we know these people. Even though we're both from the Northeast, we live in New York, the central place for all these record companies. There's no way we can know these artists. No, no, no. The official King Payne has all the answers. And y'all listen to that fairy motherfucker. Y'all stupid as shit. Y'all motherfucking stupid as shit. Y'all listen to a bitch ass nigga that rip people's videos every fucking night and then give commentary over it. Y'all call that content creation. No. What's happened is y'all just are collectively a bunch of weary motherfuckers that don't have nothing going on. So you get your joy and enjoyment. You know what none of them bitches told you over there with King Payne? You know why them bitches keep coming over here defending what they did? Because they know they're guilty. They know they're guilty. They know deep down in their soul everything that they doing is not godly. Like, because the first thing God talk about is forgiveness. You notice I ain't on here bashing Jaguar right now. Jaguar did some fucked up shit to me. That bitch contributed to me motherfucking losing money too. But you know, because of some shit she said is still out there. Oh, these bitches, that's what they do. They go and they lie on you or try to make you look like you something different. That's why I said, bitch, you need to stop running around trying to put a sleeve on everybody calling niggas gay or putting them as a pedophile or something like that. Because that shit reflects on your still living son, you dumb bitch. Them bitches don't know how to separate it like you do. So what they end up doing is, Huggy, is these dumb bitches end up turning around and they start running that shit even more. I got dozens and dozens of videos that I'm working on editing so I can upload to you guys so you can see what the fuck I'm talking about. This shit is crazy out here, huh? You got bitches out here making full-fledged videos talking about this is why I don't date black guys, and then you turn around talking about don't call me a bitch. Fuck you, bitch. You ain't tell that bitch that made that video stop making videos like that, did you? I got videos of bitches talking about how they despise men of color. See how they tune out when I say that? But it's the truth. It's the truth. And as long as you deal with an elk of women that never want to consider taking the example of they have some wrong they have done, and instead they hold their head up high. And that's why that King Payne nigga rolls over there with her, with them girls like that. Because nigga, you know you couldn't come over here to the mask in the world like that. We would have been and fucked you up. What up, Roxy? Chilling, Roxy. You know I know you cool with son or whatever, whatever. So I'm over here saying a couple things about that punk motherfucker because I don't like him. I'm talking about that official King Payne motherfucker. You know, so Please don't take it out on me. You know you family. You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? In another way. So, you know what I'm saying? I don't want you to feel no type of way because I know you work with that. You rock with that nigga sometimes or whatever, whatever. But I don't like that punk motherfucker. You understand what I'm saying? I really want to do something to him, to be real honest with you, Roxy. You know what I'm saying? Like that's where it's at. Cause the nigga on here taunting me, the nigga got his bitches coming on my page and everything else like that, whatever. I really want to go see this nigga. You know what I'm saying? The niggas just telling me to chill because they hearing me up here on the line. So I'm trying to be cool and conveying about it. But at the same time, I really want to, you know what I mean? Do this nigga dirty. Please don't send me no more text. I ain't talking about Roxy, I'm talking about other people. Please don't send me no more text talking about, yo, pro, chill. Nah, fuck that nigga. Because this nigga was in the town, this nigga been got. You know what I'm saying? Like, we would have got him yesterday. You know what I'm saying? For real. It wouldn't have been no show tonight. Nigga shit would have been tapped. So that's why I'm like, yo, why is a nigga sitting over in California talking like he done known me for years? Telling motherfuckers don't donate to me, telling lies about me, talking about I talk bad about black. No, I talk bad about bad black toxic bitches. It's like I talk bad about poor white trash bitches. It's like I talk bad about poor white unaccomplished white men that you done heard me on here cuss motherfucking white people out. You don't ever point none of that out. Motherfuckers point out what they want to point out. That's the problem I got. Motherfuckers don't point out I'm the nigga that was inside motherfucking Trump Tower and outside Trump Tower telling motherfuckers, show this is what it is. I don't appreciate what happened to that black woman. I'm saying this shit in front of the cops and shit. You think one of them bitches sat up there and they said, thank you for doing that? Hell no, they ain't do that. Nah, Roxy, I ain't talking about you, Roxy. I ain't talking about you. I'm talking about that nigga. Cause he ain't gotta worry about flying this way. I'm flying that way. You know what I'm saying? That nigga need to be straightened out real quick. You know what I mean? Because he think everything is a joke and ha ha he. And that's because ain't nothing happened to him. You see, Roxy niggas ain't had never have happened to him or whatever, whatever. All of a sudden they motherfucking get cowardly. You get what I'm saying? Like all of a sudden the real come out. Nigga, you out here making threats, calling niggas pussy. You was calling the simp nigga pussy and then thinking y'all gonna get cool. You got cool. Simp made the decision to get cool with you. You know what I'm saying? Who else you walking back with? Jag walked it back with you. I'm not walking it back with you, my nigga. I really want something to happen to you. You know what I mean? Like for real, because you try to pull it. That's the point. I ain't do nothing to this pussy ass nigga. He tried to pull it. That's what I don't like. Like he literally tried to pull it. Nothing I had going on had anything to do with him. And when bitches from your own squad over there telling you, yo, listen, this bitch foul. She doing all kinds of extra shit or whatever. Like the bitches in his campus tell him. I did a live on Sunday. Chicks from the Crown families over here again telling the nigga, yo, the shit the bitch is doing is foul. He still ain't listening to it. So nigga, you with it. That's what you like to see. You understand what I'm saying? The video ain't been removed. So that's what you like to see. So therefore, my nigga, you tested me. You trying to see how real my gangster is. All right, cool. But I'm not Jaguar Wright, my nigga. And like I said, I do that quick little 7 to 10. It's nothing to take you the fuck out just to prove my point. You got the wrong motherfucker, Joe. I'm trying to tell you. I'm fucking stupid. And I don't like niggas like that. For real. Because anybody know this real nigga know what I'm talking about. They would have went through this. This nigga would have been out of here 3 hours ago. That's just what it is. We don't play no silly games like that. You want to play no silly games, you keep that shit out there in the country where you at in California. And quit trying to front like you live in LA. Nigga, you don't live in LA. With all them people living in the house. How many people live in that house, King Payne? Ooh, these niggas be fooling you with this YouTube shit, don't they? How many niggas live in that house? Oh, shit, quiet now. Ask that nigga that next time. Ask him how many niggas live in that house. Whole bunch of niggas live in that house, don't they, King Payne? Eh? About 4, 5 of y'all? 6 on occasion? Stop playing with me, boy. For real. It's one of the few times. It's the real deal. You understand what I'm saying? It's the real motherfucking deal, dog. This one of them rare times that you run. I know other motherfuckers you done met before. Oh, we gonna do this, that. Nah, I really mean that shit, dog. I want to see something happen to you. You know why I want to see something happen to you? I ain't saying I got to do it. But you know why I want to see something happen to you? Honestly and truthfully, in my personal opinion, I think you need to be damaged to the point where you can't fucking be functional. That's what I think. But honestly and truthfully, who am I? I can't make decisions on this shit. So let's just say it's in whoever's hands, right? El que no dije en la mera Jesús. Entonces, ¿sabes? Pero este cabrón ahí dice, entonces, ¿sabes? Mórtete, mórtete, nada más mórtete, se emputa, toda la familia, la mórtete. Nigga like you don't deserve to be around here with the rest of us. Bitch ass nigga. And y'all thinking what I'm saying is mean. Oh, you mean for saying that? Nah, what the nigga did was intentional. What he did to Jaguar Wright was intentional too. He made Jaguar Wright feel comfortable, and then as soon as she feel comfortable, he fucked her over. That's where he fit in with Tasha K. She do the same shit. But sooner or later, you gonna have to see me, my nigga. Ain't gonna be no all that shit like it happened at the Zeus Network. Nah, nigga, I might walk up in there and hit you in there. You understand what I'm saying? Like right there on the spot, because I want everybody to see it. That's what I'm into. Then that'd be the story of you. Damn shame what happened to King Pain, huh? I'm just imaginary. We just throwing scenarios. I don't mean it for real. I don't want anything to happen to King Pain. He's a sweetheart. What's life in abundance for King Pain? You rat fucking fuck. You're a fucking rat. And that much I do believe. I think that motherfucker's a snitch and a bitch. I really do think he's a snitch. But anyway, back to Huggy. Yeah, because it's too many things that, you know what lead me to believe is just like little slick shit he says. Like, yeah, girl, you got to keep an account what these motherfuckers say. So, you know how I be doing my fuck nigga shit? I want to cover my fuck nigga shit. Just a fuck nigga. I don't fuck with dudes like that. I don't fuck with dudes like that. So anyway, moving on. Huggy, you fucked up the game by talking to these LBGTQ men, with the exception of maybe like two of them. But the majority of the rest of the motherfuckers you were talking to are fuck niggas. Now I don't know about the Sean Davy Wade dude. This was the dude the AT2 was trying to pull me up with against before. Talking about I was his daddy, you know. I don't know that gentleman. You understand what I'm saying? He ain't did nothing to me. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna say anything against that man. That man ain't never said nothing to me. But yo, take it when I tell you. Stop fucking with that fuck ass nigga right there. Stop fucking with that smoking cock motherfucker right there. For real. Stay away from him. Trust me when I tell you this. Stay away from him. Stay away from that cocksucker right there. Stay away from him. And if any of you know anything good about you, you'll stay away from him too. Oh, he's got some incoming. You fucked with the wrong guy, dog. I tried to tell you. I said, don't fuck with me. So you want to run around and tell people don't fuck with you, but you ain't really got no power bearing like me. That's the truth about it. See, I don't get into that pretending shit or talking real loud. That's what he does on this podcast. Tries to talk real big and all that shit. But you got to prove that shit. You got to prove that shit. Hold on one second. Hold on one second, yo. I'm just doing something real quick. If you come in here and you're talking about rape, if you're talking about sexual shit, your fucking channel is in trouble. Don't come in here talking homosexual shit if you a man. I don't care how many single mamas got raised you. That's what single mamas boys do. They come in here and talk. Oh, yeah, I ain't never paid attention to y'all single kids. A lot of you chicks that have raised kids by yourself, huh? You know, instead of letting them outside and let them do whatever the fuck they want to, you should just one day just silently follow them and just see what they doing. You might be surprised, but you don't care anyway. You didn't pretty much let them raise themselves anyway. That's why little Taekwon is on a bracelet right now. Fucking piece of shit ass motherfuckers. I could really go in, but I'm not. I'm not at all. I see the sucker shit in this nigga. I know how I got to deal with this. Just gotta wait a little bit. Just gotta wait a little bit. But there will be. I will have my pound of flesh. Let me put it that way. I'll have my pound of flesh. You tried me, motherfucker. Don't try me. You ain't tough enough to try me. I can see it in your fucking face. I know a coward nigga when I see one. And nigga try to turn up like that nigga AT2. He tried to get loud on camera one day. I started cracking up laughing. I said, "You Winnie the Pooh sounding motherfucker. I want you to get loud just like you say you get loud. I want you to do that so I can say I'm threatened. I gotta have an excuse. Come on, guys. I gotta have an excuse. He got loud with me, officer. I was scared. All 12? I mean, officer, I was scared. It was all 12. I'm sorry. Forgive me. Cuffs. And this is like I'm laughing. Now I'm going to go all the way there laughing. And you ain't got nobody to blame but yourself because I told you. I'm going to talk. I hear you. I tried day to night to meet your kind many times, did you? Blah, 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 blah. My channel isn't a channel, blah, 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 blah. So what you gonna do? What you wanna do now? What you wanna do now? What you wanna do right now? Set it up. What you wanna do? What you wanna do? What you wanna do? What's wrong? What's wrong? What's wrong? You bored? You bored? I'm not your unk. You slut, punk bitch. That's a man. I'm not your unk. You slut bitch. And any nigga that called himself Anakin Skywalker ain't worth my time. But I will tell you this: you and your mama can get it, bitch, and your daddy. Stay out my chat room. I said, "What's up, nigga?" Still talking slick shit, nigga. You pussy. Anyway, yeah, nigga, don't do all that talking shit too much. If you gonna do something, make it happen. Fuck all that talking shit. Too many niggas on here talking. That's why I said some of these niggas need to die. Just like Finesse 2 times said. He said, fuck killing these rappers and start killing some of these vloggers. That's what Finesse 2 times said. That ain't my words. That's what a famous rapper said, Finesse 2 times. He's a rapper. He said that. I ain't say that. But he said, yo, he suggested maybe we should start killing some of these vloggers since we killing so many rappers. Do I disagree with him? Fuck no. Fuck no. Shit, videotape the shit if you can. I want to see one of these niggas dropped and rocked. I want that nigga indistinguishable and film that shit. Put that shit all over social media. So niggas will see it and know. This what happened when you run your mouth too fucking much about people you don't know, nigga. You can die. That's what you need to do to send a message. Cause so many niggas out here, and I'm just saying based off what Finesse two times said. That's not my suggestion. That's not what I'm telling y'all to do. Okay, well, you know what, Cradle Pin? That's what you gonna do too. You gonna get motherfuckers. Ain't shit I said about nothing about even near towards kids. I don't even, this is what I mean right here. Matter of fact, let me take a picture of that real quick because I want to make sure when I report you, I can find you later. Because let me tell you something. This is when you know you're dealing with either a nigga or poor white trash. They just come in here and make shit up. So this motherfucker right here that's about to be sent to oblivion named Cradle Fear. Oh, okay, it's cool. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. You ain't gotta be scared. I'm not arguing with no motherfucker I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I'm not arguing with nobody I don't know. Okay, you take care, all right? See you around. Yeah, it's that serious. It's that serious. See, that's the problem with niggas. Niggas be trying to think that everybody. You remember your man, right? What was your man have done? Your man would have went and got the pistol, right, Roxy? Right, Roxy? Your man would have went and got the pistol, right, Roxy? Oh, all right then. So you know, you know how we are. You know better than all of us. Yeah, that nigga that nigga need to be touched up. For real. The nigga told too much shit. The nigga shit over there told dumb shit about Puff. I never said nothing to the nigga. The nigga shit over there told dumb shit about people that I know in real life. Not all of them, but a lot of people he talk about I know in real life. And I promoted the nigga. I said, I'm not talking about promoting like I'm promoting him to the world. I'm promoting him to people that matter. Like, nigga, I be with niggas from Revolt and every fucking thing else. Everybody knows this. And so I'm sitting up there trying to promote the nigga. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's cool. I'm sitting back to thank you very much earlier too. Again, though, girl, I'm sitting up there trying to promote that nigga, and the nigga is doing side buckle shit underneath. And any of y'all niggas that fuck with this nigga should be aware of this shit. So when a nigga say to me, is it not you, Roxy, in general, but I'm just saying, when niggas say to me, is it that serious? Yes, it's that serious, nigga. You put up a video, you got a video on your channel depicting me in the wrong way, and then you got bitches that weren't even there when the video went on, or bitches I never even talked to before coming on my channel, backing you up. You making comments on my channel with 10 motherfuckers over here liking it. That means, bitch, nigga, you sending people over here watching my channel. Fuck that whole ass nigga. That nigga can die. So yeah, it's that serious. And just like I said, I'll do that little 7 to 10 to get that nigga the fuck up out of here if he get motherfucking saucy. Nigga, about watch your motherfucking walk, nigga. I ain't playing with you. You playing. You be around here all day long talking all that yeah girl and all this old fucking buzzy ass shit you be talking, nigga. You be playing. I'm not playing with you. And you should have got my personality from the day when you met me that I wasn't playing with you. And don't try to talk like you tough, nigga. Do not try to talk like you tough because that's just going to amp it up even more. You a soft ass nigga. You always been a soft ass nigga. So stop trying to act like you a tough nigga in front of that little fucking audience of 55-year-old bitches you got. Because ain't none of them bitches going to help you out in a shootout or a fight, nigga. Let's get it fucking straight, B. Ain't none of them bitches going to help you out in a shootout or a fight, nigga. In real life. Niggas like that deserve to end up in wheelchairs. Out here talking shit about Gene Deal like Gene Deal 6'8" and 300 some fucking pounds. Now Gene roll up on you and put his arms around your motherfucking neck and sing you a lullaby. What the fuck you gonna do? Oh shit, this was all for you too. See what I'm saying? You should have picked that up when I called him his real G, Big Midwest. Niggas think y'all in tune. Y'all niggas ain't even in tune. I don't give a fuck what Gene said. Even Puffer tell you the same thing. Gene's still our family though. You don't know fucking Gene. Gene's still bad boy. He know that just as well fuck as I know that. Gene more bad boy than I am. You got your fat, floppy, nasty looking ass sitting up here talking about Gene that's out of the blue or whatever, whatever. Like, who the fuck are you? And then you want to do all these little fucking weird ass faces and shit. That's why they was over there before when you was over there at that Wines and New Tea shit with motherfucking, what's that chick's name? Couture, baby. I ain't got nothing against that bitch. But you was sitting over there and you motherfucking, everybody in the motherfucking chat room was frying your ass. See, that's the first time you figured out when you was out of your space where you could control things and you were in a space where you couldn't control things. Now motherfuckers don't like you. Shout out to the Couture Bay bitch. I don't know that bitch, but you know, shout out to her. You know what I'm saying? Bitch ain't never did nothing to me. You know what I'm saying? I don't go poking fights just because a motherfucker had association with a nigga I don't like. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't do shit like that. Shout out to the Couture Bay bitch. You know what I'm saying? She ain't never did nothing to me. You know what I mean? She ain't never did nothing to me. But I just hate a whole ass nigga to sit around talk shit about people all day and then get all sensitive and strong and shit when niggas talk shit about him. My nigga, I'm trying to tell you, you get some funny shit going on in your mind, for real, you gotta go. You already cheating the line or you need one in your chest, but you got like seriously, son, like for real. Like stop playing with me, man. Stop playing with me. I am not Jaguar Wright, my nigga. Like for real. That's when you made your first mistake. You got bitch. He had a bitch right on here. You know, you and Jaguar are alike. You know how me and Jaguar are alike a lot. And I'll tell you how we're alike. The problem is, and this is when you know you're talking to some country motherfuckers from the bumpkins, right? You know what I'm saying? Because most of these, King Payne's a country nigga. Don't let him get you confused. He's a country nigga. This nigga's from the Midwest. That nigga's not from California. That nigga's from the Midwest. He's a country ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? That just recently moved to California. I would respect you more if you moved to California. You had been living in California for like 15, 20 years. Nigga, you a recent transplant. Shut the fuck up. Certain niggas need their motherfucking wigs turned back sometimes so they'll learn to shut the fuck up. And that's how I believe, and I'm always gonna stick by that. You know what I'm saying? This nigga need to be changed, bro. And any of y'all still over there fucking with that fucking con artist motherfucker, good luck to y'all. That nigga is not the truth. And I guarantee you, a lot of y'all bitches, if y'all let y'all man sit down and listen to that nigga, he'll tell you the same thing I'm telling you right now. See, the fact that he's got so many girls over there, the girls are not smart enough to decipher because they just caught up in the fact they think he's really a girl. Because that's how, like, I don't know what it is. Like, black women, they hate heterosexual men, right? But they love LGBTQ men because they sound just like them and go out of their way to mimic them. And that's some weird shit. Isn't that peculiar, huh? You got all kinds of dark satanic shit coming from these bitches nowadays. Let me tell you. These bitches be dark, boy. That's why you see so many toxic podcasters getting motherfuckers supported because if you don't peep game, all the bitches that support them is toxic. You understand what I'm saying? Will do. Take care, Rashi. Stop fucking with that nigga. That nigga pussy. For real. That nigga is not the truth, son. That nigga pussy. Now I'm gonna tell her stop fucking with anybody else. Y'all wanna go fuck with that clown ass nigga? Y'all go fuck with that clown ass nigga. But Roxy, that's different. That's different. RP Craig Mack, man. Bad boy for life, man. What we talking about? Yeah, Puffin made some mistakes during his lifetime. You know what I'm saying? I think that was one of them. We've all made mistakes. Make no doubt about it. We don't turn on our fam or like that ever, full fledged. It never happens like that. It's like I told niggas when I was in it with my niggas from Bad Boy. I'm like, we beefing. You don't know them. These my niggas to beef with. If I want to beef with them, I could beef with them. We were all talking a month later. Little bit no say everybody. We was talking a month later. If I want to beef with them niggas, I beef with them. But those my niggas to beef with. You understand what I'm saying? We put in this work. We did this work. You got motherfuckers that don't even put a day in the work whatsoever, and they just sit up in the motherfucker, what's the name? They just sit up in their bedroom and think of stories to put out to the public day after day after day. I don't even think some of these niggas go outside. That's why I said I refuse to spend my summer talking to these motherfuckers when it's sun outside. Mm-mm. Fuck out of here, bro. I'm not spending my summer with these niggas when it's sun outside. And like I said before, I ain't trying to joke nobody hardcore like that, but these niggas are horrible, son, on this YouTube shit. And I hate to say it like that, but I gotta blame Jaguar. Cause Jag, you inspired these hoe ass, bitch ass niggas. And at the same time, I gotta commend you because you was right about these hoe ass, bitch ass niggas. Look here, I'm gonna say this because I don't do this very often. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how much is true, but something happened with that $300 or whatever for Jaguar to say that shit about King Payne. Can we be fair now? Can we be real? Because I watched what he did with me, and I said, well, if he did what he did with me, 9 times out of 10, the shit Jaguar talking about, she probably telling the truth too. This is a slick ass motherfucker, and y'all just don't admit it. Y'all get burgeoned by the way he talks, all sweet boy and shit like that, and all soft voice and all that shit or whatever. That's a fucking cover in disguise, dog. Trust me when I tell you, that's a slick ass motherfucker, bro. I'm trying to tell you, that nigga need to be changed, G. I'm just hoping that the good Lord put somebody foot forward to do it. So I could just be the witness and laugh about it. I would laugh at that nigga drop right now. That's how I feel. If you fuck with my money, you're telling me you don't give a fuck about my livelihood. So that means fuck your life too, nigga. Fuck your life, fuck everybody, your house life, fuck you, matter of fact. That's what that told me. So I don't know how y'all live life or how y'all used to life, but I ain't used to shit like that. I live in New York City tri-state, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Biggie voice. Somebody gotta die, nigga. That's what it's gonna take. I ain't saying me personally gonna do it, but I'm just saying somebody on this YouTube app, I feel like a nigga gotta get dropped, or two, three niggas gotta get dropped in sequential order. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? The beck and call. I feel like that, Owls. I feel like that because it seems like niggas won't stop talking when you ask them nicely. So maybe if a couple niggas drop, maybe niggas will shut up, right? Is that a theory? That's a theory. Like, what if what you were saying online actually get your life taken away from you? Would you change up what you was doing then? Would you think gossiping is still cool? Talking shit about people's parents, talking shit about people's kids, and so you think that'd be cool? What if one of these niggas died on here and got killed by one of these niggas, one of these rogue niggas out here? Just say niggas was like, yo, you know what? Fuck, I'm ready to cash out. You know what I'm saying? Who I don't like? I don't like that nigga right there. You gotta be careful. You gotta be aware that there's niggas on here you talking shit about. They got millions and millions of dollars at their disposal. Some of them might just got word of you. They waiting for the right moment. You know what I'm saying? Could be that. Could be. I'm not saying it is that. Could be that. It's a theory. But I really do believe that. And I'm going to stick by that. I think one of these niggas need to drop, man. Niggas sitting up there night after night after night calling a woman a bitch, making money off cash apps for calling her bitch. And then I got his bitches in here asking me why I stop using the word bitch because they feel like I'm not at the same. Oh, because this nigga, I'm bigger than this nigga. This nigga's small time. I challenge anybody to go watch a King Payne video tonight. And what I want you to do is, I want you to tell me how many times he uses the word bitch in his diatribe. And notice how those same women that are in his chat complaining about me, they give it a pass. You know why they give it a pass? Let me tell you why they give it a pass. Because he's talking about somebody they don't like. Another reason they give it a pass, they give him a pass because of the pure simple fact he's gay. See, if you gay and you call a black woman a bitch, that's okay. According to King Payne and the girls over there with him, that's okay to do that. See what I'm saying? Y'all getting it now, right? Y'all getting it? Y'all starting to get it now? It's okay to call a woman a bitch unless you gay. If you gay. But it's not okay to call a woman a bitch if you have sex. I think I'm joking. You niggas is crazy, son. Them motherfuckers is crazy. All of them. The niggas that follow him. And that's why I've been calling him King Insane. That nigga's insane. And he's obsessive. It's even got me thinking, I started looking at the dude, I don't even know him. But I started looking at him, the Amon Wiggins dude. And I said, you always been kind of like a fuck nigga, huh? Because here go this nigga talking about you a fuck nigga too. He talking about you a fuck nigga. Other people talking about you a fuck nigga. Have me to believe you got a reputation of being a fuck nigga that much. You must be a fuck nigga. Is that cool? Is that safe to say? So when you ask me, well, I want this nigga to die, that's why. I want this nigga out of here, bro. For real. I'm not saying by my own accord me doing it. I'm just hoping that happens to you. That's what I think you deserve. I think you deserve to be like fucked up. That's what I think. So you know what you do and your brand of what you do to people to try to fuck people over to get to the top will not be motherfucking sit there and be mistaken. I think something need to happen. That's just my personal opinion. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not advocating for nobody to do that. I'm not saying I need to do that. I'm just saying, it's a suggestion and a trajectory of a thought. Anybody want to go over there and ask so happy boy how long he been working with the police? Because you know he worked with the police, right? That much is evident. That nigga definitely worked with the police. He looked like a snitch. That's why I said I don't know who made it okay for these nerds. Because that nigga was a nerd in school. You could look at him and tell he was a nerd. I don't know who allowed these nerds to get in the game and be able to say whoever the fuck they want to say, except for these wayward, goofy ass looking women. Because I see some of their fucking gas, the bitches that be talking with them. I'd be like, it makes sense now. These are motherfuckers we wouldn't even talk to in high school. You understand what I'm saying? Like, we would have smacked these niggas, yo, son, what you got on my lunch? Like, these niggas wouldn't even been reality. But when I get bitch ass niggas like this in 2000 motherfucking 24, and you would have did that in like 2001, 2, 3, 4, 5, you went out there with us, shut the fuck up. Way too many of these whole ass niggas online and nobody in the music industry is saying. I'm gonna say it to a couple of you niggas in the music industry that know me. A couple of y'all niggas is bitches too. Y'all niggas got me out here. Y'all see me on front line saying all this shit to these niggas. It's shit that y'all want to say, but y'all scared to say it. You understand what I'm saying? And based off that, y'all niggas could be papering me up too, getting my motherfucking cash app, but you don't because you think once you do that, I'm gonna go back and tell Puff that what you did or something like that. And that go for you too, Puff. You could be hitting my shit up too, man. I gotta say it. I'm the only nigga that been on here riding for Puff, talking about Puff, making phone calls with Puff or whatever. Niggas may not like the way I talk. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never liked the way I talk. I talk direct. I came from the street to y'all. Remember? I was actually one of the ones that actually did all that shit. I am bad boy. I am bad boy. You understand what I'm saying? Like in a real way. And I don't just talk about the shit. I got 8 pages you go look up for yourself. You see who the fuck I am. I make no qualms about my shit. Meanwhile, your favorite king is taking motherfuckers on the people's court and shit. These hoe ass niggas out here, boy. I'm telling you. Hoe ass niggas. Ain't even ask none of y'all motherfucking wayward ass niggas at Cash App, cause probably most of y'all here from King Pain. This ain't King Pain's channel. Please stop coming to my channel. Find you something better to do than hovering around another man's chat that you won't have anything to do with that man and that other man's argument. That's another problem I don't like either. All his bitches want to get into men's fights. If you like to get into men's arguments or fights or whatever, be able to take a punch. If you can't take a punch, log out my shit right now. I'm hard on a bitch. I don't give a fuck about your feelings, none of that. I got 2 sisters. They tough bitches. They strong women. You understand what I'm saying? 100%. So I know when I got a weak bitch ass nigga or a weak bitch in my face. I know too many strong women. Real strong women. I know a bitch that could roll a blunt, drink a glass of wine, and still go to fucking work all in one shift. And make sure her kids at school in the morning. You know what I'm saying? For real. We celebrate real bitches over here. We don't celebrate gossiping bitches. And every last one of these bitches that come and write something on my page and protest of what I got to say about King Insane, I can tell they one of them type of bitches. These bitches ain't never had nothing going on in their life really worth talking about. Anyway, bitch wrote on my page today, you want to talk about your career 17 years ago? So that's what King Payne does now. Now he goes around and tells his audience that I worked at Bad Boy 17 years ago instead of for 17 years. And that's unique, right? I told you that's what they do. They try to deduce your role. He tried to do the same thing with Gene Deal. He learned this from Tasha K. They try to deduce your role and your exclusivity in favor now that they've gotten to know you. Oh, he's not that much different. Bitch, I am different from you. I am different from you, nigga. You nothing like me. Stop trying to pretend like you like me. Stop trying to pretend like you better than everybody. Like that's the shit that killed me. Nigga, you got several people living in the house. You sitting around trying to act like you better. Nigga, you got roommates. Say you don't. Say you don't, nigga. There's several people living in that house. Ain't that right, King Fang? You ain't the only nigga that live in that house, nigga. There's several people that live in that house. That's where the money going to. Somebody short on rent this month. Oh man, the lies niggas be telling on here and be hiding and covering shit, don't they? Niggas be having you think they live a good life. And the whole motherfucking time, these niggas lying to you. I see right through you, bitch ass nigga. For real, let me tell you something. Y'all motherfuckers that hear me, y'all don't know me. So y'all hear me talk like this, and y'all think, yo, he wild for saying that. Why he saying that? Da 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 da. Because I know a bitch ass nigga when I see one. You understand what I'm saying? If you pay attention to any of the places I be in, those ain't areas for pussy ass niggas to be in. You understand what I'm saying? And on top of that, I be with niggas is over there. Can't y'all see that? So like for me, being in all those places I be in, whether it be Brooklyn, Queens, Bronx, wherever, I know a pussy ass nigga when I see one. I know a suck ass nigga when I see one. I even know suck ass niggas when they send suck ass niggas in here to try to challenge a motherfucker or send bitches in here trying to convert themselves like they motherfucking men. You understand what I'm saying? Please be aware of this. I got a whole crew of motherfucking Dominican and Honduran bitches that you can get with anytime. Anytime you want to. Anytime you want to. And I want you to talk all that high shit you talk to me. I want you to talk that shit to them and say it all in English. Say it all in English. That make them more mad. So say it all in English. Because I want to see them bitches slice you the fuck up. Let's get real. Y'all want to get so real. Let's get real. Let's get the bodies dropping, nigga. That's what I want to see. I want to see a couple niggas drop. That's what I want to see. Let's bring it on back. I want to see a couple niggas drop, son. Like that's when it get real. Like, ain't nobody dropping off this shit. Everybody running their mouth or whatever, whatever. A nigga need to get dropped, son. That's what need to happen in front of everybody. Already know. Yo, hell no, your name ain't Poochie. Yo, that's my homegirl's name, Poochie. I be saying her name all the time. Salud la mujeres, pero las Honduras. En la casa, tú sabes, salud, salud, salud. La blanquita, tú sabes. Yo soy la negro, pues salud, mujer. Salud. Tú tienes novio, ¿no? Lane Pucci, salud, mujer. Sí, yo soy la cubano, la moreno. Esto porque. Yeah, don't be up here punk faking. You know, the niggas told me they had this fat bitch, right, that was with them. Ya tú sabes, gracias, gracias, mujer. Yo, they had this black chick that was with them over there, and this bitch keep on trying to tell them, yo, he keeps saying tu sabe, tu sabe. I'm like, yo, tu sabe is like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's like the same thing as you saying that. You know what I mean? No, she ain't your cousin. She ain't your cousin. She ain't your cousin. Not this bitch I'm talking about. Esa gordita. Entonces, sabe que es sucio. La porca sucia. Entonces, sabe, the bum chanchero. Good night, baby girl. It was a salute to you, too. And yo, y'all make sure y'all hit up the Cash App, man, because your man trying to fuck it up so I can't make no money. Can't pay that sucker bitch ass nigga. So the Cash App is right there in the under old girl. It's $ STRINGERBELL80. I might have something exclusive for y'all tomorrow that concerns it with well, you know what? Fuck that. If the niggas donate, they donate. If they don't, they don't. You know what I'm saying? You can't pressure niggas to donate. But that's just a damn shame that one suck ass, bitch ass nigga and his whole band full of suck ass, bitch ass fucking friends ain't that happen. I'm like, wow, that's crazy. But we got a trick for him. We ain't, now I don't go out like that, nigga. If I go out, you going with me. If I go out, you going with me. Blaze of glory, I have. Hey, yo, a la mujer de Honduras. You already know how we get down, nigga. Like, listen, yo soy Latino, now, nigga. This is for life, nigga. Like, we don't stop until I say it. So I even told this nigga, yo, I told the nigga, I was like, yo, he asked me something about Cardi B one time. I was like, yo, I'm telling you, man, Latinos, this is how we are, man. We don't stop beefing with you, nigga. I want your soul now, nigga. Like, these niggas be in here talking to me, like, I'm like, I don't know. I won't say that because then they get offended. But like, we different, nigga. You know what I'm saying? No, nigga, I want this nigga soul, nigga. Like for real. Like we don't stop beefing. Like I got beef with you, nigga. We beefing forever, nigga. Fuck that. You know what I'm saying? Nah, we beefing forever. We can't walk it back now. I gave you space to walk it back. You ain't walking back, so we beefing forever, nigga. Like for real. Every time I see you, it's on. Sí, está bien, pero esta a mí no gusta, esta puñeta moreno ahí, tú sabes, calamolios, diablo, puñeta. Yo no quiero esta puñeta moreno ahí, tú sabes, porque era moreno ahí, entonces sabes, todo el día, en la noche, bun chinchero, pero la uno mujeres, uno mujeres. En esta cabrón tiene un cash app, se llama más, pero las mujeres en la YouTube. Sí, me queda la mierda, man. Yo tengo un coffee ahí. I'm making a mess and shit. But yeah, that's why I don't like that bitch ass nigga. That nigga's a hoe, yo. And I don't know why more and more people don't see that this nigga's a bitch ass nigga, but you know, some people just dumb. So you can't help them. You know what I'm saying? You can't help. You'll give me 1 second. I spill some coffee. You can't help some people. Well, that works. Ugh. You can't help some people. So some people you gotta let them die. You already know what I'm talking about. You know what I mean? You already know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? But you know, I don't speak Spanish and shit. You know, that's what King Payne and his people say. His fat bitch. Yo, do you know this nigga? This nigga dissed me for a fat bitch. The guy that's bald headed looked like Cleveland from the Cleveland show. You know Cleveland from the Cleveland show? This bitch looked just like Cleveland from the Cleveland show. I swear to God, so I'm gonna share another picture of this bitch in a minute. Y'all give me a minute. I'm gonna share a picture of this fat bitch. This bitch is like Cleveland. This bitch bald headed, my nigga. Like for real bald headed. Like you know how some people be like, oh you bald headed. No, this bitch for real bald headed. I said, yeah, this nigga was just waiting for him. He used this as the moment to set it. I said, "Oh, okay, I get it now. You have been plotting on this, huh? I got you." And somebody told me that's how he got down, so I wasn't surprised. That's the whole thing. He think he surprised me by the movie he made. I said, "Nah, bitch, nigga. They told me this how you get down. They been and told me this how you get down, ho, nigga. You just think I was dumb." Nah, I just wanted to see how far you was gonna take it, but niggas already told me. I saw what you had going on with Jaguar, so that's why I played along with it. I said, let me see if this nigga telling the truth. He still ain't got that part. I said the only reason I rocked along with you and made it look like, because I just wanted to see how far you was gonna take it. I wanted to see what you else you was gonna do. And then when he didn't do nothing foul, I was like, okay, well maybe the nigga telling the truth. And then what threw him off was when he started going night after night. Now, how one of your fucking subscribers gonna come in here and talk about the only thing you talk about is King Pay 3 nights out of a row? I said, well, bitch, this nigga for the past 2 weeks, this bitch came in here earlier and said this to me. I said, bitch, for the past 2 weeks, this nigga ain't talking about nothing but Jaguar Wright. You ain't had a problem with that. You ain't went to King Payne and said, hey, yo, you know what I'm saying? What do I think about Jaguar? What do you mean what I think about her? I don't think nothing about her. I don't talk about her no more because I can't talk about her and be honest and be point my finger at her when I see so many niggas doing fuck shit. I saw one nigga on the phone with police. I don't trust none of these black vloggers no more because all these niggas is subject to fuck with the police. They scary. They talk shit and they get scary, and then they want to run the police. So you can't even get them. You know what I'm saying, in a fair way. I can't tell when these motherfuckers say, "Yo, meet up with me. We can handle our business." You know what I'm saying? Now, what they'll do is they'll sit on the internet and taunt with you or whatever, and then when you hit them with the same shit back, these niggas is crying like hoe niggas. Like the devil. And so, like for me, it's like, I don't know, man. It's like, I'm 50-50 with old girl. And I ain't gonna say 50-50. I'm 75-25 because the bitch got put out some shit out there about me that wasn't right. You know what I'm saying? We got, you know, who knows? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, you know what I'm saying? We ain't never said nothing. This is how I feel about Jag. We ain't never said nothing to each other because we city people, so we know, and we both on the same coast, so we know certain shit you can't say to niggas and walk it back. Like, you know what I'm saying? The shit she done said about me, it's some shit you could walk back. You know what I'm saying? Like a bitch saying, yo, that nigga tried to kick it with me at the Kit Kat Club and I wasn't there. You understand what I'm saying? I can walk it back. If a bitch say, on what else she say? The niggas with the sludge workers at Bad Boy. You insulted my crew, but you know what I'm saying? We can walk that back. If you say something like the shit that they came at her with, like going after her mother and all that shit, and y'all all know she got mental problems. You all know she got mental problems at this point. Like she has broadcasted it to everyone that she has mental problems. The court has said, if you really pay attention to her story, even the vlogger says she has mental problems. She has mental problems. So with that being said, if you're still attacking her at this point, and you know she has a mental condition, especially these bitches that be online talking about they work in the and they work. I work in the medical field. I know that bitch be a LPN and an R. I called a bitch out like that before. Bitch was on here talking. My mother's a practitioner. Bitch came on here before talking about yeah, and I know in my line of work or whatever, whatever, whatever. So I started confronting the bitch and I was like, yo, bitch, are you a LRN or LPN? I knew she said either one. That means that bitch was an assistant. You understand what I'm saying? She had no calls whatsoever. A registered nurse don't have no calls, and neither do a licensed practical nurse. A licensed practical nurse go door to door changing diapers. RN to stay in a house, but hospital changing diapers and cleaning asses. So I'm sitting there and I'm saying to myself, I'm like, yo, I'm listening to these bitches give all these matter of factlies about what they know about her and everything like that or whatever, whatever, and make their decision on a bitch they never even met before a day in their life or even been anywhere near the music industry. But yet and still they profess themselves as experts in the music industry, which what way I don't know. What do I think about her now? I think a lot of the things that she do I don't like. I think it's kind of odd that people will call her a liar and all this, especially some people that have been supporting her for like 4 or 5 years. And these are some of the people that are going the heaviest after her based on a lie. But you a liar too, because you joined in on the lie. You chose to believe the lie. And then when the lie didn't work out in your favor, now you want to turn against the messenger. Was it the messenger or the lie that you didn't like? Or was it the fact that you wanted to be some of the shit that she was saying true, which bends a lot on your soul too? If you wanted the evil shit that she said was true to be actually true, that means you had intentions of yourself of taking now musical artists and then jobs and everything like that. So at that same point, I can't side with you either. When somebody said to me earlier tonight, and I played it in the last live, motherfucker tried to say, "Oh, you and Jaguar are a lot alike. We nothing alike. We're both Tauruses. Well, like in that fashion, we're bulls. You fuck with us, we're gonna come with you with everything that we got." Uh, I don't know. I wasn't raised by nobody like that. You know what I'm saying? Um, if you want to say women that are rough or whatever the case may be, I can get that. But for me, nah, I never. My mother could get irate sometimes, but not to that point like that. Not like how Jaguars up there. My mom cuss you out or some shit like that. You know what I mean? But she wouldn't like go the edge. Like if she got real mad, she'd be to herself, go in a room, close the door, and that'd be it. You know what I'm saying? But I'm sorry to hear that if you felt abused or whatever. Lonnie, you really from the Honduras? Well, make sure you leave me a little message so I can see what your face look like a little bit more. Cause I can swear you almost look like my homegirl Poochie. That's crazy as hell. You call you Poochie. I always talk about my homegirl Poochie. My homegirl Poochie's like damn near 6'1". She tall, big, but she pretty as fucking shapely. And this bitch is a lesbian, but that's my homegirl. That's why I said like it makes no sense to be going on with gay people over here. It's my homegirls. Well, Poochie identified, I think, as bisexual because she fuck with guys from every now and then. But her main thing is fucking with girls. You know, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about that. But that's my homegirl. A Dominicana, la reina, salud. That's why niggas be like, yo, how you be turning that shit off and on, whatever? Because I like that's my whole life, my nigga. Like, what you talking about? Like, that should be crazy as hell, boy. That should be crazy as hell to be the position I'm at. Anyway, listen, man. I just want to come on and rap about that real quick. I ain't really got too much more to say other than, Jaguar, whatever you doing, that's what you doing. I ain't gonna get in the way of it. I don't give a shit. I see how that sucker ass bitch ass nigga over there that you was talking about you have problems with. I see how that festered. That whole ass nigga, he been listening to everything I say all night long so he can figure out when he gonna go live. I already know the mints with that. He a whole nigga. You want to talk about shit on video, nigga? Fuck talking about shit on video. I don't need you to acknowledge me on video, nigga. I need you to acknowledge me in that inbox when I hit your ass up last week and told you to move that video. But oh, okay. Yeah. You're not like what you call Hondurans that are like me? Guayacas. Yeah, you're not Guayaca. I know. That's cool though. I like Blanquitas too. So make sure you leave me a notice so I can see your face. You know what I'm saying? Leave me a comment or something on one of my other videos. Don't leave it just right here. Leave it on one of my other videos. You know what I'm saying? That's my shit. What, nigga? Y'all seen last time? Like that's all I really like. Like I got black friends too, but like my black friends I done known them forever, so I know I can trust them. I'm talking about new black people. You cannot trust them motherfuckers for nothing. They always got some type of hustle with them, Always trying to get over on you, something. You black, but you Honduran, right? You black American. Which one are you? You black American or you Honduran? Which one? Or you black and Honduran? Which one? Like distinguish for me. I need that distinction. Lonnie. Do it quickly now. Don't take too long to think about it now. I'm gonna start not believing you. You black and Honduran or you black American? Okay, all right. All right, so even more. So you got a husband? Because I'm looking for a girlfriend. Okay, yo quiero niños. Ok, tú eres una grita. Porque yo quiero el esposo, ya, tú sabes, yo quiero la nene, tú sabes, yo no tengo un nene. Esto está bien, ok, está bien. No quiere espacio, ¿no? Está bien, está bien. Pero tú tienes la manita, el audio, hablo conmigo, tú sabes, ¿no? Eu sou aqui para um YouTube. Eu não tinha um número para um serial áudio. It's all good though, man. Oh, you got grown kid. All right, got you. Got you. Yes, nigga, I read and write Spanish too. The fuck? Yo, so I'm so glad you in here talking to me so these niggas know I really read and write Spanish. I really speak Spanish. Like, I don't know what the fuck these weirdo niggas be talking about. Like, that should be funny to me. Like, English is my first language, but like, you know what I'm saying? Like, nah, nigga, I grew up like that. What the fuck you talking about? That should be funny to me. And these be black Americans saying this shit. Yo, it be black Americans say you don't have kids. Oh, okay. I thought you said you had grown kids. That's what it looked like to me. Okay, I looked at it too quick. My fault. I saw Nino Carazada, so I thought you meant you had, no, you don't have kids. Okay. Why don't you just put no tiendo niños or no tengo niños? Like, why don't you just put that? You put that shit off fucking Castilian, fucking like, where you coming from? Spain, nigga? Like the fuck? I looked at that shit because I'm leaning over because I'm kind of like laying on my side as I'm talking to y'all or whatever. I'm about to get up and smoke me a cigarette though. But I'm kind of laying on my side, so I kind of bent over and looked at it and then turned back around. I thought that's what you said. Now I get it. I thought you said your son was grown with kids. You let me know, man. Like I said, listen. Just send me a picture of you. Just let me know. I mean, send me a note. Send me. Just make a comment on one of my videos right now. I'm gonna see it. Doesn't matter what video. Just make a comment on it so I know how to fucking find you. I had another woman tell me some shit like that. And she didn't say it to me. She said it under her breath. She said he would have some beautiful kids. I just recently heard that shit now. And then I heard another woman say that to me. I think God want me to have some kids and shit. You know what I'm saying? I really do. You be in Boston? Nah, I don't be in Boston. I live in Connecticut, but I ain't too far away from Beantown. I'm like 3.5 hours from Beantown. That shit a hike though. But I live in Connecticut though. But I live on like the southern end of the state, like the most southern end of the state you can be in. I'm like 25 minutes outside of New York. You know what I'm saying? Outside the X. But yeah, man. Nah, I don't be up in Boston too much. Boston is a toss up. My homie, he be up in Boston a lot. You know what I'm saying? We used to go up there. We used to go to Brockton a lot. We used to go to Fall River, of course, right outside Rhode Isle, outside P Town. From anything from, and this is real too, anything from like, I'm gonna say South Jersey by Melville and all that shit, all the way up to Boston. I know it. No, matter of fact, all the way up to Canada. I know it. I forgot about that because I know people in Nova Scotia and I know people in Montreal. There was a girl I dated briefly. Her name is Tina Carvey, and she educated me so much on the black population leaving from the South going to Nova Scotia. If many of y'all not familiar with Nova Scotia, you in P Town. Oh, okay, you in Providence then. Yeah, 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 yeah. I know P Town. P Town, like, okay, so you know NL and Groton, right? Like, I ain't got to even say it any other way. You know NL, Groton, you know, all right? Like, I'm going to say it right there. NL, Groton, Waterford, all that out there. I used to live out there. And so that was like 35 minutes from Westerly. We used to party in Westerly all the time. Like all the time. My ex-girlfriend is from Westerly. She was Italian. Crazy ass broad. But yeah, my ex-girlfriend is from Rhode Island, man. Rhode Island's cool. Rhode Island's small. A lot of poverty out there. Especially when you hit Providence. It's a very small area, but a lot of poverty. Onlyville out there. I know Onlyville. We used to go to I used to go to a club out there called the Strand. That shit closed down though. Yeah, I know out there. My man Archie Davis out there. I know where Greg used to run the record store across the street from the graveyard. That's right after the YMCA. Um, who else I know out there? Archie and Vern Davis. They Muslim. I'm trying to think who else out there. there. I know. I ain't been out there in a long time. But that's when I first started coming out there. Kennedy Plaza's downtown little square where the buses are and all that. City Hall right there. I forgot the two colleges right there. One of them's a girl college. The other one's a men's college right up the block. But yeah, I know Onlyville mostly because we used to hang over in Onlyville. If you know what Onlyville is, that's right behind the motherfucking it's about fucking YMCA. The YMCA is big ass YMCA right there on the corner. There, right behind this big ass projects called Onlyville. Onlyville Projects. My man Archie and all his brothers, they grew up there. Then they ended up buying a house around the corner. Yeah, I know P-Town, man. I know P-Town like the back of my hand. Shout out to P-Town, Providence Place Mall. That's where we used to go get all our fly gear at. We used to drive all the way up there. Then on Sundays, we drive up there to everybody from Connecticut would drive up there because at one time in Connecticut, you couldn't get, we call it the package store out that end. Down this end, we call it the liquor store, but out that way, we call it the package store, which is the same thing as a liquor store. So, like, literally, the package store would close mad early on fucking, what's her name, on Friday and said, look, she laughing because she know I know what I'm talking about. I ain't lying. So, them motherfuckers would close down early every fucking, I think on Sunday they would close at like, if I'm right, I think they would close at like 3 o'clock, 1 o'clock. It was mad early when they closed. And so if you didn't make it by that time, you had to literally drive. It would be a mission for us. We would drive like 35 minutes, be like, yo, fuck that. We going to Rhode Island to get some alcohol. Because they wouldn't be closed. And like that was the move on Sunday. Niggas got used to it. It was like, yeah, we're gonna drive to Rhode Island, get some liquor, drive all the way back. We might even go to the beach while we out there. Fuck, we might as well get fucked up at the beach. You know what I'm saying? Uh-huh. Exactly, exactly. So, you know what I mean? Yeah, man. I got some fond memories of Providence. Real fond memories of Providence. All this good hanging out there. I remember when even what's that club over there? I think that was in Cranston that caught on fire. That was like, damn, that was back in like 98, 99 or something like that. But they had this rock band out there and they were using pyrotech, we call it pyrotechnics, you know what I'm talking about, pyro shit, you know, explosives and shit like that. And these niggas were using it on the stage, and the stage caught on fire, killed so many people. All these people, they were trapped inside the club, and it was so sad because they had video footage of it. And all these people were trapped in the club. The beach is here. Where you at? You still in Peach Town, right? She said the beach is here ugly. Not Westerly Beach. Westerly Beach is beautiful. Senor Poppy, I mean Senor Flacos, all that shit out there. My man Frank Lowe used to DJ out there. Shout out to Frank Lowe, man. Yeah, I know P-Town, trust me. I know that place like the back of my fucking hand. I've traveled all my life, man, since I was like 19, 20 years old. That's all I've done is been on the road. I've been on the road with Bad Boy, or I've been on the road with my friends. I've been everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Everywhere. There's not too many places I have not been. So, you know, especially here, when you're talking about the tri-state area, for us, that's New Jersey on up, but that can include Pennsylvania too, because we did make some moves down there too. But and plus my family's from down there, so I stayed in Pennsylvania for a little bit. My grandfather's main family is from down there. His brothers and sisters, all of them were born there. But I don't frequent there except for Harrisburg and Mechanicsburg. I know that area very well. But South Philly, I know it kind of. We've been there. We visited there. You know, we hung out there, but I don't know it that much. In Honduras, we got the beautiful beaches. That is a fact, though. Honduras has water you can still see through it, and in some places, depending on how far you go out, water's barely ever been touched by humans. Really, they have holes and caves you can like literally dive into a cave, come up on the other side, and there's air pockets right there for you to breathe for real. It's like she's telling the truth. Hey yo, you better leave me a message, man. That's what I gotta say. You might have something beautiful going on. You know what I'm saying? Who knows? That's who I always click with. I click with Honduran women, sometimes Dominican girls. It depends on what kind of Dominican girl. And then the other one that seems to always flux with me is Puerto Rican women. Puerto Rican women love me, like always love me. Like I never have a problem with that. The ones that don't like me, and I always find out very quickly, is it's 50-50 with black American women, and then it's 50-50 with white women. Some white women, they can't stand me up. Oh, like they don't like me. Facts. We had the second beautiful reef in the world. Exactly. I'm so many of my friends up in Honduras is crazy. Like I have multiple videos of people on this page that are from Honduras. Like multiple. I'm gonna show them. I'm gonna share. I'm gonna share them in the community section so you can see in a minute here. But like, yeah, I have multiple videos with friends of mine from Honduras. That's all I really hang around with people from Honduras, Dominican Republic, Puerto Rican, Haitians, and Jamaicans here and there. I don't fuck with too many Jamaicans. A lot of Jamaicans, they be like funny style and shit. You know what I'm saying? So I don't really fuck with them. They be very much colorist too. They like hanging around with really light skinned people or interacting with light skinned people. A lot of Jamaicans are like that. Not all of them, but a lot of them are like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not talking about the dreadheads. I'm talking about like the ones that are like, the king's shepherds and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like they can get real coonish on you real quickly. You know what I'm saying? Like make no mistake about it. They still the queen's subjects. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they be low key hating for real. That's a fact. Like I don't really fuck with them niggas like that. Like I fuck with them a little bit, but for the most part, I don't fuck with too many Jamaicans, Africans. Same thing. I found people from like Sierra Leone. I found the ones that are from heavily European populated areas, I get along with better. Like the ones from I'm not Sierra Leone, Senegal, that speak French, I get along with them almost every time. The ones that are from Ghana, not so much. I met one dude. His name was Baba Untunde. He was a good friend of mine. He was an older gentleman though. He said, "I've been in the United States since 1981." I said, "God damn," And he still had his African accent and everything like that. But the funny thing was, when he picked little moments in his conversation, he would be like, "You know how your people are." I say, "What the fuck does that mean?" You know what I'm saying? He said, "You know how your people are," and he meant nothing by it. You know what I'm saying? But it was just the way he said it. He meant Americans, and I was like, "What the fuck does that mean?" He meant Americans. So it was crazy, but yeah, most of them are kind of biased. They don't matter if you're like black and from the Caribbean, you're black and from Europe. They really don't like if you're black and from Europe. They'll call you a what they call you. They'll call you a Yankee. Yeah, they'll call you a Yankee. I really don't fuck with them people too much. I mean, I ain't got nothing against them. I just don't really fuck with them too much. They kind of like keep to themselves. There's other Latinos I don't fuck with either. Like I don't really fuck with Ecuadorians like that. I don't fuck with Venezuelans like that. Peruvians, I'm finding to be cool people. Mexicans, that's just like 60-40. 60% of Mexican niggas I meet cool as fuck. The other 40% I meet be like some like corny ass Don Juan Pito shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yo, what happened, Juan Pito? Yo, she kicked me out again, man. What happened? She said I'm too drunk all the time. I thought I was going to work. I didn't though. But that's not the point. You know what I'm saying? That's what Don Juan Pito said to his bitch. You know what I'm saying? Ain't bring no money home, nothing. Yeah, can't be like that. But shout out to all of them. But yeah, I have certain Latinos, and all Latinos know that. Like certain Latinos, we just don't get along. Like, it is what it is. Just like certain black groups don't get along. Not all Latinos. I don't know why people think that shit. All Latinos are together. Shit is big time a lie. Big time lie. I know Latinos that just don't even like me because like I appear black to them. Like there's Latinos literally, especially where she's from in Honduras. You see a lot of that shit happen. Like that's why I asked her. I was like, "Hey, you Ghana Forca, Gana." I always say that shit right. Guana. If you still hear Poochie, tell them how to say that shit. Guana Forca, Guana Bica. I always forget how to say that shit, but it's like a type of black Latino that's in Honduras. Guadafaco or Guanafaco. I always forget how to say that shit right, but it's with a G. Guayafaco or Guayafaca. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Only if they Spanish, Spanish. Exactly. Like I'm not no Hibaro. Like I ain't straight for the fucking compost and shit. You know what I mean? I was born in the United States, so I'm not like a Hibaro. Like Hibaro is like, if you don't understand translation, it's like a country person. Like Hibaro from the compost. Garfuna. There you go. I was trying to say it right. I was like Garafuna because it's such a hard word to say, Garafuna. But Garafuna people are like black like we are. So like there's Hondurans that look like y'all think I look black. I know some Hondurans that look straight and Panamanians. Oh my god, because I get mistaken for Panamanian all the time. That's the main. I get mistaken for Panamanian, Honduran. I get mistaken for Colombian. That's the other one. So I lie. Colombian and Panamanian is the two that I always get from other Latinos. And then after that, yeah, and then after that, I'll get everything else. But most of the time, I get I get on Dominican sometimes, but not really. I really don't look like a Dominican. I mean, I guess you could say about like certain things, but not really. I don't look like a Dominican. Dominicans got a certain look to them. You know what I'm saying? You could tell a Dominican's a Dominican like quickly. It's like you could tell a Honduran's a Honduran. But she said it right though. Garafuna. I always have a problem saying that shit. I'd be like Garafuka or Garaf. You heard me try to say it. And I couldn't figure out what the fucking name because I don't say it that often. But Garafuna. Mm-hmm. That's it. That's like all the black Hondurans right there. All of them. You know what I'm saying? Everybody be all kinds of different fucking shades too. You know what I mean? But I know some Hondurans that look like so black and Panamanians too that look so black. Y'all be like, yo, you questioning me. Me beside these niggas, I look like Ricky Ricardo. Oh, real. There's two guys running around right now, and they're from Brazil, and they look like Will Smith. Yeah, they're not mixed at all. Exactly. There's two niggas that's running around right now. They from Brazil, right? Have you seen them online, Poochie? They've been running around online, and these dudes, one of them look like Will Smith, and the other one looks like Martin Lawrence, and both of them are, and they playing the bad boy shit out, and they going viral and shit because they look just like them. But both of these niggas is Brazilian. Like they'll speak in Portuguese in the video and everything like that. But Brazil has one of the biggest black populations in the world. In the world, did you know that? You see those still niggas, those niggas is funny as hell, boy. Yo, for real, those niggas is funny as hell. They have me dying. Because they're speaking straight Portuguese, but they look like Will Smith and Martin Lawrence. But that just go to show you the fact that they can look like them and look so authentic. When I say they look like them, I'm not talking about they kind of resemble. I'm talking about they look exactly like them motherfuckers. Yeah, they funny as hell. They got like 7 or 8 videos up now. I thought it was just the one because I caught the one where they was at the bus stop, and then I caught the other one where I think they was sitting down or whatever, whatever. He was moving his feet, but that the way that nigga speaks Portuguese, it sounds weird as hell. It's like he's trying to speak Portuguese like Will Smith, and he's trying to use the accent like Will Smith, but it comes out odd. It almost sounds like he's like half a Todd and got a speech impediment. It is weird because I hear people. We got Brazilian people living around here, so I hear them speak Portuguese all the time. But yeah, that's cool, man. That is cool. All right, so I'm gonna get up on off of here. You know, I usually don't stay here too long. I've been here for about 2 hours now. Ain't no donations coming in, so I ain't gonna be sitting here talking for nothing. But I'm glad I met you, Poochie. Thank you for chilling in. I appreciate it. I hope you leave me a message or something so I can get in touch with you or whatever again. You know what I'm saying? I love my Honduran missus. You already know. You know what I'm saying? Like, I always see my wife as being Honduran because that's who I get along with. You know what I'm saying? That's who I get along with. I always get along with Honduran women and Puerto Rican women. And then third, I'll be Dominican women. But Dominican women are crazy as fuck, though. Don't be fucking with them too much. Dominican girl, they get mad at you. You come home, there's a machete waiting for you at the door. You know what I'm saying? She ain't gonna use it. She just leave it at the door just to let you know. Look, you say you was gonna be here 8:30. Don't come in here 8:25 with that bitch at the store. Like, you know what I'm saying? Exactly. No doubt, was. Just make sure you leave me a message or something. I already know if it meant to happen, meant to happen. Other than that, y'all, make sure y'all hit up the Cash App, $ STRINGERBELL80. That's the Cash App right there. We got like a $275 goal. We already $25 in, so we trying to raise that, get that up or whatever. I got bills to pay, moves to make. We got something we want to do with y'all special tomorrow. Y'all gonna be surprised who I might be around tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna try to get him on camera too and speak a couple words if he can or whatever. But y'all gonna be real surprised in reference to Jaguar, right? So y'all might want to tune in for that. I hooked that up tonight too during my phone call. That's what I was trying to tell y'all. Like, y'all be surprised who be calling me and talking to me and saying why I said this and shit. Y'all niggas stop texting me when y'all hear me say shit. Like, fuck these niggas. Yeah, I don't care about these dudes, man. I really don't. You know what I'm saying? You know, Poochie, you stupid. Anyway, yo, listen, yo, I'm out of here. Poochie, make sure you leave me a message. Let me know something, you heard? Other than that, I will talk to y'all in a minute. Y'all have a wonderful fucking night. And to all y'all miserable bitches, I hope you stay miserable for the rest of your fucking life. And for all the good women, keep moving, keep prospering. No matter what a motherfucker tell you, keep moving in the right direction. Ladies, and keep your daughters off OnlyFans.